Lots of great responses to the two videos that we watched for building confidence in public speaking. We saw Amy Cuddy in her TED Talk, really great talk. Many people have seen this before or are familiar with the idea of power posing, but her whole talk is centered around the idea that our body language defines our sort of psychology and the way that we feel about ourselves and see the world around us. So, really useful to think about what we're doing with our body and how to use it for success. So, doing the Wonder Woman pose or I just won across the finish line, both of those things will help you get out of your mind when you are feeling in that like anxiety state. So, getting out of your mind and into the body. Really useful in public speaking. For my face to face classes, I encourage each one of my students before they go up to give their speech to stand up and go out in the hallway until the other speaker is done so that they can walk around a little bit, do some power posing, then come into the room sort of fresh. If you think about like sitting in the classroom, waiting your turn, speaker after speaker, and the anxiety is just building up and you're trapped into your head, um, we all know how that feels, right? So, really important to get out of your head and into your body. Many of you also commented on Amy Cuddy's speech because you liked it because it sort of had that one clear idea. I like to talk about that a lot in public speaking, having one clear idea that you build in your audience's mind, and that's really what TED Talks are based off of. So we're going to be doing a bit of that this semester as well. Instead of trying to do 50 things, you just build one very clear idea in your audience's mind, and she does that really well. I think also that talk really highlights the power of nonverbal communication, which we're going to see later in the semester. So people tend to think that words are the most powerful way that we communicate, but actually our nonverbals are the thing that we believe from other people first, or that we perceive from other people first. So nonverbal communication, our body language, our eye contact, our gestures, we as humans inherently see that before we hear the words, and it means more to us. So really important that your body language is communicating confidence and success. And then there's the idea that you don't just fake it till you make it, but you actually fake it till you become it, right? You're doing it. You may not believe yourself as like a competent expert yet, but you just keep doing it and you will become competent. So fake it till you become it. That's one of my mantras in life. Also, feel the fear and do it anyway, right? Which kind of transitions into Matt Abrams' talk, which is the idea of greeting your anxiety. You feel those emotions and you just simply, not in a non-judgmental way, you say, this is my body feeling anxiety. You greet it, give it a handshake. It sort of takes away its power, right? And gives you control over the situation because it's not something that's just crippling you. So you sort of greet it and say, okay, there's my anxiety, and then you place it to the side. So feel the fear, do it anyway. What else does he talk about? He talks about goodwill as well, which we saw in the ethos and pathos and logos discussion. So connecting with your audience, telling them why you're up there talking about this thing, why they should care about your topic, then your audience will perceive you as being ethical and having their best interest at heart. They'll relax, you'll relax, and viewing it really as that conversation, that two-way, instead of a performance, right? You're not a circus animal performing. You're having a conversation with many people. So that helps me when I think about public speaking as well. It's less of a performance, more of an active communication. Really also getting excited about your idea. So this is why topic selection is so important. Think about what you want to talk about, what excites you. You'll be less nervous because you'll be excited to share that idea with your audience. Also, if you do the preparation and the practice, you'll get up there feeling much more confident because you'll know you know what you're talking about and you will have practiced it. So you'll have a roadmap for success.